All right, welcome back, everybody.
Wow, steal my line there, Nasi.
I am joined by another guest commentator, Deborah Wong.
Hi guys, how's it going? We're excited for this final match, are we?
Very excited. Last game for the mixed team. Army get the first center pass.
Alright, so what are we expecting for this game, guys?
What are we expecting?
Yeah.
I'm expecting it to be a close game. I'm expecting players on both teams to work very hard. You know, despite being at the last game, despite BC winning the first two games, it will still be a push on both teams for the third win.
Very aerial game. Fast-paced,
Yes.
I think, is what we can look for as well.
Excellent balance from the goal attack there.
Great hands, brilliant.
BC get the point on the Army center, and so they can get a lead by 2 points.
There's a lot of communication going on with the Army team right now.
Which is essential in defense.
Essentially. Oh, and the goal attack shoots from distance.
2 points for BC. Army have the center pass. Just starting the first quarter.
Great defense there by BC.
Oh, nice movement by the goalkeeper. Get that tip over there. It's a little bit of a slow transition for BC in the middle court. Army seems to do very, very well with the transition.
Great hold by the
beautiful
goal
pass.
shooter.
And
Again.
Oh. You were gonna say the same
I was
thing.
just gonna say it's an even matchup between the goalkeeper and the goal shooter in the Army's shooting end. We've seen this pair play against each other plenty of times today, yesterday, and on
And
Thursday.
the goal attack just stepped out of the court. The game.
And great through ball here for
Army. Yeah.
Army has an opportunity to tie the game.
Get back uneven on
Oh,
center passes.
Great
Good
arms
arms.
by the wing D. Nice tip.
Nice tip. Oh, nice pickup from the goal shooter. Oh, beautiful job from the goalkeeper.
Solid effort from the BC defense. Not enough for the Army.
Now
To
they're
get
back
away.
on center passes.
Notice they're doubling up on the goal shoot there.
Mid-range shot goes through for the Army. They take the lead 3-2 with 12 minutes to go in the first quarter. Long ball to the center, outside of the circle. With contact inside the circle, giving BC an opportunity
Oh, goal shooter.
to
in and
score.
out.
They decide to bring the ball closer to the
Nice
hoop.
job. Beautiful shot by the
Great
goal
shot
shooter.
there.
The goal defense's height is no match for the goal shooter's shot. Deborah just can't get enough of my commentating.
Oh gosh, you are just so great. Oh, beautiful give
The
and go.
passion. I love the passion.
Yes, it's really the passion.
Army continue to lead by 1. BC has a center pass, chance to tie the game. Looking down court, no one's there. A nice square ball to reset.
Again, looking back for resetting to the wing D and goal D.
Oh, beautiful jump by the goalkeeper. Unfortunately, the goal shooter did not get that one in.
Long ball to the goal defense.
See how
Looking
this
down
transition
court.
goes. Yep. Oh, goal attack,
Great
nice wide
transition.
move. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful short pass. Oh,
Nice tip.
goal attack's giving some really great options there.
You'll note that goal D fell into the side. If she falls in front of the goal shoot or goal attack, that is going to be counted as being within 3 feet.
Oh, beautiful tip by the goalkeeper over there.
Mixed team now using some patience with the ball. Yesterday it was a lot more high-speed releases, and now they're just playing the field, seeing a little more patience is required every now and then. Excellent read of the court. Shooter asking for the ball, but instead a lob goes to the other shooter. I think that was a great decision. What do you think?
Absolutely.
There were 2 defenders on the other shooter.
All right, it's all tied up now. See how Army responds to
Nice
that.
tip there by the Goldie.
Oh, up and over. Oh, nice little tip.
Lucky save.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
nice
beautiful.
rebound. That aerial position is something I cannot do.
I don't think any of us could right now. Have to say, yeah, the goalkeeper's got very good timing of jumps.
BC gets a penalty pass, looking into the circle,
Oh,
just a bit too
overpass.
high.
Done it.
That's okay. The team shakes it off. They're ready to go back onto defense. No hesitations
Let's see how
here.
this transitions through. Army's struggling a little bit here.
Great
Oh,
defense.
beautiful tip just to get that back by Army.
Oh, nice work, BC.
Looking to the shooter. Shooter's holding.
Oh,
Gets the
beautiful.
ball.
Beautiful look by the goal attack. Oh,
And the shot goes right around the rim. Thankfully, the goal attack was there for the rebound. Sinks it through the hoop. The score is 6-5 for BC. 8.5 minutes left in the first quarter.
Army has
of
all
time
their
left in
hands
the
up.
game.
Nice arms there.
Yeah, beautiful defense there by Army. They have all their hands up. This
Shows
goal
it
attack
really
is
makes a
really
difference.
making a lot of work for herself, but she's getting a lot of it in.
Penalty shot for the Army.
This goal attack is really impressive at this point right now. She is definitely holding the Army team together.
Great question from Steve here in the chat. Are the BC teams the provincial rep teams, and how do they rank nationally? BC teams do represent their province and play against other provinces during these national tournaments, which occur annually. Bit of a delay due to COVID. They've had to be delayed the past
another
couple
year.
of years.
Yeah.
But the teams do change every year, if that provides some insight, and also gives the teams across the country to try out for the national team to play internationally.
I think BC is still the
Reigning
title holder
champions,
for
yeah, from-
nationals. 2019
That's
was
correct.
the last time we were there.
Yes.
Absolutely. The Open and Under 23 BC teams are at the top in the country. And Canada, I'm not sure what Canada's rank is. That might require some Googling, but
Definitely.
at their highest point, they were 6th or 9th in the world, and now we've dropped back to the late 20s. Not sure where we are at the moment. Hard to maintain
all
your
tied up
standings.
again at 7-7 right now. Back on Army center.
Great arms here.
Yeah, good defense by BC right now.
Really making them have to work the ball around to get it in.
That goal attack on Army is really making all the work for herself, but she's succeeding.
Great rebound there.
Beautiful transition by BC.
Nice high ball. It's about knowing which players can take the high balls, which players are faster than the others, and
Oh,
giving the right pass
nice rebound
depending
by
on
the
the
goal
player.
attack here. Oh,
Nice
Good effort by
pass.
the Army. But BC gets it in,
Great hold and a great shot there.
increasing their lead to 2 points, 9-7 for BC. 5 minutes and 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Almost gonna say second.
oh, high ball. Oh, what a
Nice pass.
Nice.
The shooter decides to
Oh,
pass it out.
goalkeeper, nice tip. And
Something you really have to watch out for in the mixed
yeah,
games.
the aerial games don't really work as well sometimes.
Yeah.
Fake pass.
Big shot.
Oh yeah, fake shot, trying to get the shooter to jump, the defense to jump, throw them off a bit so they get a clear shot.
Beautiful. In and out pass by the goal shooter. Oh, beautiful defense by the goal attack.
Some sky battle happening. And a penalty successfully goes through for BC with the center pass. They've increased their lead by 3 points. Absolutely, Steve. Thank you for engaging in the chat. We are happy to answer any questions you have.
Right around the room. Great chase by the goal shoot.
We'll get Nassim to commentate for the US Open sometime soon, right?
That would be amazing. I'd have a blast. Layup by the goal attack on the BC team. Army has center pass. Goal shooter trying to hold the space open in the circle. But
Great
the Army
defense.
is passing around. A little bit of frustration on the BC side.
This goal attack is really impressive. She's just finding everything that she needs. Keeping
jump
Army
shot.
in it. She's
Anyone's game still.
beautiful take by the goal attack. Going up for the shot.
Oh,
Beautiful shot.
Oh.
Good hustle by the goalkeeper. Couldn't keep it in the court. That's okay.
I love that he's always constantly moving his feet, even being posted on a
Yes.
basketball player.
You can see the
Yeah.
goal shooter and the goalkeeper
Very
constantly
physical.
hip
but-
to hip.
Yeah.
That's what you need when you're in that goalkeeper
Yes.
position.
And he's always going for the ball regardless, which is great to see. Oh. Unfortunately not in that time, was not his.
Great shot there by
Yeah.
the Army.
Goal
Great
shooter
shot.
standing their ground very well on the Army side.
Yeah.
Beautiful drive out in the center pass. Not the pass they were looking for.
Nice drive.
Oh, good fake by the goal attack. Oh, the tip by the goalkeeper.
BC manages to keep possession all the way across the circle, looking for that short pass. No, it's a long pass under the hoop. Shot
Beautiful
goes
work there by
through.
the goal shoot.
13-9 for BC. 2.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Oh, Army is wide open for that.
Nice try though. He's definitely hunting for that.
Yeah, hunting.
That's always
Is
what
it
you
so-
want from any
it's a-
defend.
A risky game, but when it pays off,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
Goal attack runs right into the circle, lays it in, points to the sky.
Bit of basketball over there, guys.
Yeah.
Gives me the basketball vibes, absolutely. Army keeping the passes short.
Great defense.
Oh, great defense by BC. Oh, call for obstruction there.
Passing the ball outside the circle. Looking for the open player in the circle. Not enough. Good pressure defense from BC. They get the throw in. Good call by the defense.
Great seeing them coming in front of the ball this time.
Looking
Good
down
transition
court.
from BC for
Looking
sure.
for the open player. Big ball into the circle.
Nice.
Under the hoop.
Up and in.
Scores 15-10 for BC. 1 minute and 12 seconds left in the first
strong
quarter.
play.
BC gets another chance to score before the end of the quarter. Excellent save and avoiding the stepping there by the BC center.
The shooter's holding.
Looking
good
right
hold.
into the circle.
Nice front face. Oh, great pass.
I love the patience that the center had.
And not going over the shooter, going a nice, strong, flat pass was a good decision with that height in that circle.
Nice hold by the goal shooter there. Oh, just overshot it.
Oh,
Great pick up from the goal. Got 21 seconds left. Let's see if we can get one more goal out of this quarter.
BC
The
team's doing a
BC team,
really good job.
transition there. Oh, up and in, missed. About 10 seconds now. Oh, nice launch. Beautiful.
Oh,
Look at that by Oh,
nice tip
that
there.
was nice tip. Yeah, good defense on both ends to keep from scoring.
All right, end of the first quarter. The score is 16-10 for BC. Always fun to watch the men and women play together. We'll see you in 2 minutes and 50 seconds for the second quarter. Stay tuned.
Welcome back, everyone. We're just about to get underway here in the second quarter. Again, the score is 16-10 to BC. Yeah, I think we are.
Looks like there's 30 seconds left. Not sure if they're gonna cut the timeout and start since everyone's ready. And that is the 30-second whistle.
We should get
There
commentary
will be-
from Maria. She's an ex-Canadian player.
Oh, that would be great.
Come on, Maria. Come on
Gonna
down.
filter some people
We have
from the
some
stand.
questions for like an ex-Canadian player.
Unfortunately, they are too shy at this point. BC has the first center pass, and the game will be underway in a few seconds. Here we go.
Great defense already, straight off the bat by Army.
Wow,
See a
Army
bit
got
of a
possession.
change.
I was blinking.
See a bit of a change. Oh, beautiful. Not something you would expect. A direct ball to the goal shooter right there.
That was an excellent start for the
Yeah,
Army.
excellent start by the Army. Army center again. Beautiful hands by BC. Definitely seeing all that defense.
Yep.
Really taking that transition
Doubling
out of
the
the ball.
pressure. The pressure worked. They got their hands on the ball, delayed another point from being scored.
They're making it extremely hard for Army at this point right now. Oh, unfortunate call there.
Good hold by the goal shooter.
Yes.
Once again, almost an unexpected pass back into
He's
the
coming
circle.
up front a lot now. He's
Yes.
not posting anymore. He's getting
Yeah.
those direct passes.
I was
those last
mentioning
two.
that yesterday as well. They're
Unfortunately, I didn't get to watch yesterday's game. Oh, beautiful.
adapting to their checks, to their defense. And finding the pass that works. A little pop out, unfortunately. Not ready, but they get their hands on the ball. No problem. Short passes once again.
It's a little
is the game.
congested right now, don't you feel?
It does, yes. The short passes are really
Yeah.
bringing their checks with them, which means they're double the players.
Spreading out, they need to spread out a little bit more. Both teams do. Really feeling congested in the middles.
Not too bad in the first quarter, but starting off might be a little bit
Great
flustered.
defense on both ends. Hands are up, always with the possession of the ball.
Good pressure by BC, keeping the ball out of the circle. Oh, an attempted pickoff by the goalkeeper, but they contact. That means there are two open shooters in the circle.
Nice.
Goes
Hands
to
up
the-
by the goal shooter. Up and in. There we go.
BC center pass to score 16-12 for BC.
Army come out strong most of the quarters.
Absolutely.
At the very, very beginning.
The
They
whole
fade a little
tournament.
bit. Yeah. They fade a little bit. So let's just see what they can do with this.
Yesterday they had a lead by 8 points in the women's team.
That's correct, right at the beginning.
Solid lead. Same thing on Thursday as well. But BC always managed to came through the past 2 days.
Yep, big
3
shot.
days.
Oh, beautiful tip. Oh, unfortunate there. It's fair contest. What is Lampard doing?
There's a lot of contesting happening. Absolutely.
Beautiful shot by the goal attack right there.
Good drive for the center pass by BC.
Oh, not finding options.
Hesitating to look for the open player. An obstruction
Oh.
call. The beautiful pass into the circle. Oh, it didn't go
Ooh.
in.
Nope, it did not. Just rolled off at the very back over there.
Oh, darn.
Army's taking advantage of this. Nice and short passes.
Oh, yeah, also, just going to say, keeping it with the short passes as well. And the long one didn't work.
Nope, not this time. Let's see how it goes.
Using the sideline, BC here. Gets the ball tipped out of their hands, contact call. Means there's an open player in the goal third. Looking for the shooter. Short pass is the one. And a contact call under the hoop. Off-ball contact there.
Oh, just missed. Just the tip of it.
Manages to get their own
There we
rebound
go,
and
rebound.
follow through with the shot.
Army center now.
17-13. Oh, make that 18-13 for BC. Counting the last point. Elbow battle happening there between the goal shooter and goalkeeper. Great hold by the goal shooter.
The goal shooter is just getting in front right now.
Great job getting in front.
He's getting all those good passes. Let's just see how BC responds to this.
BC wing attack doing a great job coming off on the center pass.
Yes.
Has been
Oh,
open
A little physical there.
every time. Yes.
Good, quick and
Some
quick take.
sportswomanship happening there though.
Love when
little
they call
pat
us
on
a
the back.
non-contact sport.
Yes. Obviously, yes, netball's a non-contact sport, but as you can see, off-the-ball contact is everywhere.
Oh, unfortunate call there. Is that a footworker? I didn't miss that.
I totally missed that. I was looking at the computer trying to see if we can get the screen less blurry, but
All right. Oh, Army just missed that. Nice give and go. Rebound on that. Wonderful.
19-15 for BC.
This is definitely a catchable game for Army. If it's just 4 points, not so bad. Still got lots of time.
Big lob into the side of the circle. Center gets the intercept but falls offside. Free pass to BC inside the circle. They choose to pass it out and back
Beautiful
to the shooter.
triangle play there.
Absolutely great way to open it up. And a timeout called by the British Army. They are swapping out their goalkeepers. Lots of positive encouragement from the Army side. Let's see how they fare with the new goalkeeper in play.
Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful tip.
Tip. Oh, goal defense, nice tip. Unfortunately, off balance. Goal shooter taking the shot. She's got a beautiful arch on that shot.
I would say the goal shooter is shooting a lot better than yesterday. Shot well yesterday as well, but today is just flawless.
Fantastic to hear. finding a little bit of space here and there.
Choosing to pass outside the circle and lob again inside.
Goal shooter finding her way, and then
Went right over the Army's heads and into the hoop. The score's
Army center. Let's see how they respond to that. Now.
22-15 for BC. Big lob into the
big
circle.
lob.
BC managed to get their hands on.
Ooh, physical there.
Lot of tips. Definitely a difficult pass to make through multiple hands.
Beautiful triangle play there again by BC. Just wasn't able to finish it. Let's see how Army responds to this now.
And Deb, what do you mean by triangle play? What players are you referring to with the shape of the triangle?
Naseem,
Not all of our
love
viewers
it.
know this.
They don't. Well, generally within a circle, we want to be able to have two of the wing attack or the center at different odds ends, and working with the shooters and trying to move the ball around so that they are parsing in a triangle shape essentially.
Exactly.
And opening wide so that there is a little bit more space and movement. Oh,
Absolutely. Try to look for that next time the ball's in the circle. The shooter will be the tip of the triangle, and you have your two feeders trying to make sure they're spaced out enough.
and usually one is on the side or one is at the very top of the circle, so then that's where the beautiful angles can come in.
You'll see that almost every time the ball is in the circle. Lost ball by the Army. BC makes the most of it.
Nice short passes by BC right now, making very good use of it. Great tip by the goalkeeper just to
BC was lucky there to
Yeah.
get the ball tipped out of court by the Army.
great take by the goal shooter there.
Very strong stance by the goal shooter
Yes.
to not be thrown off balance. Timeout called again.
Defense is just not working for the Army right now. I think they're just definitely switching it out, seeing how it goes. This is their starting lineup from the first quarter. They were definitely better in contention there, so now let's just see how this change-up works.
Right to the edge of the circle. Bounce pass was asked by the goal shooter, and it was given.
Oh, BC unfazed. Great job. Good defense. Unfazed by the change.
Back stretching rebound there by the goal attack. Very acrobatic.
Oh,
Another
miscommunication
fumble.
there between the wing attack and the goal attack.
Settling down by BC.
It's always important at the very start of a center pass to see who's going for the ball. Give some options to the center. Great rebound.
Goal shooter and goal attack on the BC team working quite well together today.
Very, very well. So it was a give and go between them two.
26-16 for BC. BC leads by 10 points now.
Making
And-
great, almost would have been a really good defensive change there by the Army team.
Unfortunately, they just went
Just a little
offside.
offsides. Ooh.
All right, so that is the goal defense that substituted in, and they are working very hard, making the most of
Oh, great.
their energy.
Army was giving them a bit of a tough time there with not giving them very many options to pass.
There we go, goal attack trying to get in the circle, denied by the goalkeeper, but that's okay, the goal shooter manages to get the ball.
movement. Army is just letting this game run away a little bit away. Let's see if we get them back in place.
Just about getting the rebounds and
Yeah.
making sure that those passes
BC
are
has
clean.
made this much more wider game for themselves, and they've actually created a lot of space for themselves to make this 11, now 12-point game.
A lot better than the first half of this quarter.
Yes. Army just needs to definitely spread out their game a little bit. They're just still finding a lot of miscommunication, a lot of No space. And all these tips. Oh, BC.
Great work
wonderful.
between the two
Great.
circle defense.
Beautiful tip there.
Managed to keep the ball live. Circle calling for the ball in the shooting circle, and it was seen. Penalty shot by the
Oh,
goal.
in and out. Oh, great rebound.
One more opportunity for the shooter with a penalty shot. Great use of the penalty, extending their lead even more. 3.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Army has the center pass. Big hold in the circle. The shot looks just too far for the goal attack. They
Good
pass it back
movement.
out. Small bounce pass and a contact call. Penalty shot 4. A footwork call, not a contact call.
Beautiful transition, honestly, by BC. They are finding so much more room right now. Just creating that space for themselves and taking advantage of it. Oh, unfortunate. Rare miss by that goal shooter.
Army really
Army.
trying to get the ball down the court and trying to not make those
obstruction
square
call.
passes.
Obstruction call. That was definitely stepped in, but we'll see. Umpire sees it differently.
We're on
Different
different ends
angles.
of the court.
Yeah. Nice pass. Oh.
The feeders for the Army doing a great job seeing the shooter's space that's being held.
I want to see this goal. It's shooter. Just put it up a little bit more. I know his game is different, but he can definitely get that ball up.
It is fun to watch them fight for it in the sky. BC with another point, scores 30-17. BC's in the lead, 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Army has a chance to close the gap.
Army is just finding it so
Throwing
hard.
it into the circle, 2-on-1, and Army manages to keep possession. Missing the shot,
Missing
BC
the
gets
shot.
the rebound. BC players are definitely open here.
Just, yeah, beautiful play there by BC. BC Central now, it's 31-17 with about a minute and a half left. Oh. Unfortunate
call.
footwork there. Great intercept though.
An advantage goal for BC. Army with the center pass. Just asking wide in the defense.
Be great to see Army get this in just before the minute is up.
That would be
Beautiful.
exciting. Shooter asking for the ball, not sure where it's gonna come. It's a high ball out to the side. And the shot gets blocked.
Oh,
And BC managed to
BC's
get
getting
possession. Shooter's holding the ball. Center is the better pass here. Out to the end. Shooter again asking for the ball. And gets the
penalty,
contact.
call. Great. 30 seconds left. Let's see what BC can do with this. Oh, great idea by the center.
Solid
Unfortunately, offside.
effort.
Yeah, beautiful
Solid
by her.
effort. It looks clean to me almost.
Almost.
Yeah.
Fortunate with the lines, it's always a little confusing here.
Yes. Yeah, we have two colors for the netball lines. Very difficult to keep an eye on it, especially for the umpires and the players. 5 seconds left in the
Army's
game.
trying to get this in.
Can Army score? Shooter's holding, asking for the ball.
Oh,
a
just
bit
overpassed.
too far. The shooter
And
looks a little bit
time's up.
disappointed for that pass. But that's okay, it's a team sport. They'll shake it off together.
See what Army and BC does during this halftime.
All right,
game
5
talk.
minutes for halftime, and we'll be back for the third period. Scores 32-17 for BC. All right, we're back for the second quarter. BC with the center pass. Strong start off the line by the goal attack. Wing attack decides to stay back on this one. And it's working out really well because they were there to feed it into the circle. Excellent rebound by the goal shooter. And a point.
So some nice change-ups here on the Army team. Let's see how this progresses for them. We're seeing the starting lineup for BC being the same in the first quarter. Oh, nice good contest there between the goal shooter and the goalkeeper. Nice give and go, obviously. Nice. Oh, great rebound by the goal shooter. Unfortunate contact with the post there. Up and in by the goal shooter Army. All right, Army, let's see how you guys are responding to this.
Score is 33-18 for BC. Just starting the second quarter. Lots of time left in the game. Anyone's game right now. Army is coming in strong.
This is generally the deciding quarter, I would say. We saw BC run away with this a couple times, and that was huge.
That's right, yeah. And earlier today, the women's game ended with a tie. That was quite exhilarating. Army came back with a great push.
Yeah, I was scorekeeping that one, and it was really great to see because Army actually, I believe, won that third, and that really kind of got them back into the game.
Yes. Big call over there by the Army, trying to show that they're open vocally.
So you'll notice a big difference here. The games between the last women's game was more like very direct passing. You're seeing a lot more aerial now in this men's game.
Yes, I would completely agree. A lot of high balls, making the most of the height from the mixed team.
Absolutely.
Beautiful lobs into the circle. Another score
Great
for
shot
BC.
by the goal shooter there.
BC has a 16-point lead right now. But again, it's just the start of the second quarter. And the Army
there
is doing a really good job at the start.
Great tip by the wing defense.
Shooter's holding but comes out, sees their goal attack coming into the circle.
Great turn by the goal attack. Now we're seeing a bit of movement.
Excellent moves to get away from their checks. I agree.
If any netball player has mastered that role,
That's
you are
right.
in good spots.
The back roll.
The back roll.
Of course, they always say keep your eye on the ball. And that back roll is a great tactic to get around your check and be face on with the ball. Rebound taken by the Army into the hands of the goal attack, which is a contact, so the Army get that penalty. Lobs are called. Lots of holds by the Army here in the defensive end. Asking for the ball, at least they get it in the end at last.
Transition there by Army.
Wide open,
a little too
but
far.
that ball, that's right.
Center knows it, puts his head up in the air.
And the shooter getting a little bit frustrated on the Army side, trying to make it clear. Isn't it clear where my space is? Isn't it clear?
Oh, awkward pass by there.
Sometimes it's hard to see again with the hands right in front of your face, right, with the ball. That's why we always say put your hands up on defense.
Oh, nice. Hustle
Fighting
by
for
the
the
goal
ball.
defense, fighting for it.
Shooter gets the ball. Rebound taken by BC.
I think the shooters have definitely been failing Army in this tournament, this series here. They're definitely getting all the possession, but just not converting them.
Into scores, absolutely
Yeah.
right.
Great tip, but offside.
Good opportunity by the center there. BC maintains possession. High ball over the check.
Nice.
Straight
give and
into the
go.
shooter. Lays it in. BC leading by 18 points now, 36-18. 10.5 minutes with a
Beautiful tip.
steal.
Oh, unfortunate.
One too many steps by the goal attack. That's okay. They can still play defense. Still in the game. Oh. Goal shooter finally getting the ball where they want, into that space.
Great getting contact call there by the goal shooter. up and in, and the goal attack scores. Now it's a BC center. Score is 36-19 with just less than 10 minutes to go.
Through ball, straight to the shooters. Excellent movement by BC
Great,
there.
beautiful arch shot by the goal shooter again.
That was a lovely shot. Great backspin. And even though it hit the rim, the spin helped it roll into the hoop.
Army's just not finding their space right now. The goal attack is not getting options from the center or the wing attack. They're just going into the same space.
On the other hand, the shooter is finally getting the ball where they want.
Getting a bit more movement. BC's just spread out.
There's the goal attack asking for the ball, but it goes to the center instead. Goal attack makes a second cut under the hoop and scores. Beautiful play. 38-19. Army is closing in, but BC has the center pass. Short pass is the way to go here.
BC's
Asking
being
for
really
the side.
patient with it.
It's a back and forth game here. Sneaky bounce pass with a lob. Great vision of the defense by BC. Army looks straight behind. They know that their offense was not open on that center pass. Great idea by the center there.
Great tip.
Couldn't pull it in with two hands, but they get the throw in. Good effort by the goalkeeper.
BC is just jumping for every ball right now. It's great to see. Great tip.
Another denial by BC. Shooter asking for a high ball. It goes out of the circle. Again asking for the high ball. Not needed. The goal attack comes through. They're asking for the ball. They're asking for the ball. A bit too high.
Great defense there by
Solid
Army.
effort. Might have been a bit too late for that pass. What do you think,
Yes,
Deb?
I absolutely agree.
The ball was there, but then the defense caught up. And then it became a forced ball with the time running out.
Just not finding that space there right now with the Army. Just contact call there. Great. It's nice to see the goal shooter getting a little bit more shots in.
Absolutely, and
Definitely
it's helping. You can see the score is closing in 39-21. BC's in the lead still.
Great tip by the way. It's good chemistry between like the center court and BC right now.
I agree. It's always fun to watch when a team clicks like that.
Every play just understands the space.
Army gets a tip and maintains possession, but it
Oh.
goes back out and BC keeps it alive.
Way to good hustle by the goal attack there.
Can they make it count?
Jeez.
Looking into the circle, stolen.
Oh, unfortunate there. Great take by the goal defense. Seeing that, just stepped out of line.
Great way to end that center pass off. Army now with the opportunity.
BC's just extended their lead to 20 right now.
Shooter is
Oh,
wide
wow,
open.
the goalkeeper.
But the goalkeeper comes
Oh,
through.
unfortunate. What good hustle by him. Got
If
two
that pass
tips.
was a little bit earlier, I
Yes.
think it would have been
It would have been Army's goal.
easy
for
open
sure.
shot for the Army. I was on my feet there. BC center looking, gives the high ball as a last-ditch effort, and it works. Looking down court, there's the center.
Great vision by
Is the
BC.
shooter open? Yes, out of the circle. Big lob into the circle, forced ball, but it comes through. Nice shot under the hoop, little bit short, gets their own rebound. Great balance by the goal shooter.
Resetting now, BC. Taking the shot. Oh, nice attempt by the goal shooter to save it. Unfortunate.
Army gets the throw in. Goal defense asking for a high ball and gets a square pass. Trying to find a space
BC's
down the
just
court.
Not just giving any room at all right now. Constant passing
Great
back
give
by
and
Army.
go by the wing defense.
Oh, just some aerial ball there finally. Just broken through.
Again, we're looking for that triangle between
Wonderful tip by
the
the
circle
center.
feeders and the shooter. There it is.
Good connection so far by the Army center and the goal shooter.
I agree, the center is doing a great job. Taking their time, looking for that open player.
I think they're taking a page out of BC's book by taking a look and finding that space.
Good tip by BC.
BC's getting some really great tips.
It's a much cleaner game right now, a lot less contact happening, and some clean efforts, clean goes on the defensive side.
Yes, definitely. Great going to the ball there. Oh, nice. There again, that connection between the center and the goal shooter. Just clawing their way back, Army.
Score is 41-24 for BC. BC has a center pass and 4 minutes left in the second. Is this the second or the third?
This is the third.
Wow, time flies when you're having fun.
That sure is true.
Nice layup, up and in by the goal attack in BC. Army gets the next center pass. Quick off the line, not quick enough for the defense.
Oh,
they get the ball.
BC.
Little
Great
fumble,
hands,
but
defense.
the teammates are there to catch the
Great
pass.
support.
Wonderful play by BC.
BC's maintaining their 19-point lead. It's 43-24 with about 3 minutes, just over 3 minutes.
Little fumble with the ball, repossession called by the umpire.
Wonderful to see Army just continue to push.
Goal shooters holding, little too far away for them. And a great hustle by the goalkeeper.
Oh, a beautiful tip. Great contest between the goal attack and goal defense here.
Absolutely, goal defense is doing a
Keeping
good
up,
job,
yeah.
keeping up with the goal attack. Army wide open down court, asking for the ball. Player sees the pass.
Ooh.
Sideways hit. Definitely a hit. Contact call. Teammates shake it off. Opponents shake it off.
Beautiful. Again, the connection's much better.
The lob wasn't where the goal shooter was asking for, but the feeder saw where the defense was and made what I believe to be an appropriate pass. Squeezing it down to the circle, and a
Footwork.
stepping call. Great call by the
umpire.
umpire over there. It was a quick 1-2-3. Need to keep it at a 1-2 in netball. Goal shooters trying to get around their defense. Not enough.
Oh.
The lob goes through.
Yep.
Goal
defense had
attack.
his head down.
Finishes it off with a score. BC center pass scores 44-25 for BC. 1.5 minutes left.
Yeah, Army just seem a little tired right now, don't they?
I think both sides are experiencing the fatigue. Less than 15 hours since they last played a netball game against each other. So definitely.
Tried from the goal defense to keep that in. Unfortunately, just overpassed.
Yes. Umpire clarifying the call, not a throw, and it was an offside call. The pass needs to be taken on court. Good help by the
Army
goalkeeper.
Constantly having to go back. They're just not finding those options there. They need to come forward more.
It's a great show of defensive pressure by BC,
Having to go back to the
and the
third
Army
line.
found a break
Oh, there we go.
into the circle.
So I want to give a shout out to our camera woman here, Danette.
Danette played in the last game in the women's team and now is helping us with the tech stuff.
Yep.
The legs are exhausted, but the arms aren't, right, Danette?
Netball's just such a great community. We all have such great volunteers.
That's right, all our scorekeepers, even some of our umpires are volunteering tonight. Commentating, live streaming is all done by volunteers. the taping of the court. Lots of people to thank.
Oh, wow. Ambitious.
Nice effort by BC to keep it in. Just a few seconds too late. End of the third, we are at 44-27 for BC. That is it. One more quarter to go before the end of the tournament. We have a 2.5-minute break, and we will be right back. Stay tuned for the last quarter. All right, we are back for the last quarter. Last game of the tournament.
Series.
Oh yeah, the series. Tri-series. 44 to BC, 27 to the Army. Army did a really good job in the last quarter. Can they keep it up? Can they catch up to BC, or will BC maintain their lead? 20 seconds to center pass. Who has the center pass?
Just waiting for the time to start and the clock.
Army center pass. Just waiting for the whistle. And there it is. Last quarter has begun. Defense, almost a tip by BC.
Oh,
great hold by the goal
beautiful.
shooter.
Great start by Army. Fantastic start by Army.
An advantage goal for the Army. Let's see if
See how
BC can
BC
match it.
Centra is going for all those tips.
BC matches it.
Oh, beautiful.
Good recovery by the goal shooter.
Exactly.
Excellent vision of the
Good.
court.
Good contest there. Oh, just overshot it. Very, very little room in that shot there.
That's right, it's a very tight game. The
Very-
circle.
Oh, beautiful movement by the goal attack. Getting free of the
Wow.
defense. Oh,
Don't even know what happened, but that looks to be an obstruction call.
very interesting watching all these new layups in the game.
Totally different game, right?
Different game, different scenarios.
Not used to these jump shots.
Absolutely not.
Good help by the wing defense on the BC team. Off the center pass. There's the goal shooter, but
Oh,
the
goal defense
comes
just got in
through.
front. Beautiful front space.
Good read by the goal defense.
This is where Army right now is having a lot of trouble getting through the midcourts. getting through that transition. If you watched the women's game, you would have seen the women's transition is very, very smooth.
Definitely. Looking down court, square ball is the one that's going to go.
Just a
now
little
it
bit
goes
of
down.
traffic and congestion.
Goal shooter was holding for that pass in front, but was
Oh,
not
beautiful by the goal. Oh, unfortunate there. Great try by the Army. Just unfortunate they weren't
seen.
able
Goal
to grab
attack
the
worked
ball.
very hard to get it through both defensive Army players.
Just an offside call.
So BC gets the ball in the center third. Front cut by the goal defense. The wing attack. Just a little bit of contact there. There's the goal attack. Looking for the shooter. Lob to the shooter.
Oh, beautiful
Tapped from
tip
behind.
by. Nice some tips from Army.
Wing defense calling for the ball. Gets it.
Now it's
Looks
allowed.
down court.
Center.
Center keeps it alive.
Oh,
in
and
BC.
another tip by wing defense.
Back to the Army.
Great Army.
Open goal shooter there.
Up. Beautiful play there by
Great
both
composure.
sides.
Great composure by the Army to finish it off.
Footwork call right there. Let's see if Army takes advantage of this.
The score is
Just Still a lot of
47-29.
congestion, as you can see, by Army. Not opening up that space.
Yes.
Just not finding that space that they need to continuously make it more transitionally smooth. Contact call there by the goalkeeper. Goal attack is going to take it. And it goes in. Army is just clawing their way back right now, doing good movement, being patient.
Army working very hard to close the gap with the BC score. Obstruction call gives the Army another chance to score a point here. Goal shooter decides to let goal attack take the shot, and that was a great decision. Wing attack super quick off the line in BC. Using that square ball, a little bit of give and go. Looking down court, decides not to force that ball and wait for a second opportunity. Contact on the Army's goalkeeper.
I don't think I've ever seen the goal attack take any long shots. It's always been a layup shot. It's working for him.
Works for him, seems to be
It's
the
not a bad
safest.
thing. I'm just saying I just haven't seen it.
You're right, it's not always a bad thing to not take the long shots. And that goes in hand with your shooting duo, right? So
Yep.
the goal attack and goal shooter seem to be working really well together. And same thing goes for the Army's goal shooter and goal attack. With the goal shooter also going for the closer
Holding with
range
good
shots
space, trying to get that space for
and the goal attack on the
Rebound.
Army side. Taking those penalties.
just rolls in. Beautiful shot by the goal shooter.
Score is 49-31 for BC.
Sticking with that 18-point lead, BC. They've been hovering around that 18 to 20 goal
Good range, that's
difference.
right.
Yeah.
Good effort by the goal defense in the Army, but excellent shooting also by BC. Wing attack quick off the line. Center asking for a return of the pass to feed it into the shooter. Could not keep it in their hands. Goalkeeper was close to the goal shooter. Fighting for the ball. Army gets a penalty pass outside the circle. Fake move by the goal attack. And a dragging call by the foot. Just a little bit of slipping on the court. Does not go through with these umpires.
BC's just finding their transition really, really smooth. All that space that they're creating for themselves. Everyone's leading and reading very, very well.
20-point lead for BC, and they have the center pass. looking for the shooter. There he is. Passing it out, trying to get the ball closer into the hoop, but BC gets a penalty call. Army with the pass. Going square, keeping the passes safe this time. High ball. Good hustle by the goalkeeper on BC's side. Another high ball to the goal attack. Great long-range vision of the court. And a lob to both
BC
shooters.
players, unfortunate there. Miscommunication between the goal shooters. Army's finding better transition in this passage of play.
That Army wing attack did good effort to not go offside there earlier.
Army center pass at this point right now. Let's see what we can do.
Scores 51-32 for BC. 7 minutes left in the last quarter.
Finding some really great plays by Army right now. Those last two plays have been fantastic. They're just finding that space.
Yes, I'm loving their passing.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Another
Working it
opportunity.
around, yeah.
Great pass
Got that
into
one
the
back.
space for the goal shooter this time, and it goes through.
Cutting down that lead now again.
BC center pass. Wing attack again, fast off the line. Looking down court, goes to the square pass again, and the give and go into the circle. Beautiful look for the goal attack. Makes the goal count.
Getting a lot of great commentary from behind saying you're doing such a great job, Naseem.
Just having a great time doing the commentary. It's been a blast. Good rebound and balance by the goal defense in BC. Might have been an extra step, I'm not sure, by that blue center.
Wasn't seen by the umpire then. Just keep continuing with play.
Obstruction call. Giving BC a penalty shot. Goes through.
Back to a 20-point difference with just 5 minutes and 30 to go.
Again, the wing attack coming out. Beautiful leap by the goal attack.
Great hold by the goal shooter, and just coming out for that give and go. Beautiful shots.
Center, oh, great run up by the Army's wing attack. Not enough. They decide to hold back and get that second pass. Seems to have been a good decision. It's always interesting to see what the players do off of the center pass. Who's coming out, who's staying behind. Well, attack decided to stay behind and get that second pass.
Army's communicating very well right now. Defense is making it very hard for BC to find anything.
Strong pass by the Army.
Strong. Oh, wonderful transition by Army right there.
Second shot by the goal shooter. Doesn't go in, but an obstruction call is made. They get the penalty. And it goes in. 54-35 for BC. Army center pass. 4.5 minutes left in the last quarter. Ball fumbles out of Army's hand. Wing attack tries to get the ball. A possession ball is called for the Army. That means the goal attack has to take the pass. They cannot let another teammate take it. Goal attack tries to get in front. Goal shooter's asking for the ball, now asking for a lob.
Oh, overshot it.
Just a little bit out of balance. I think he really wanted that
Yeah, he
first
did.
pass in front.
Just wasn't quick enough.
Ball fumbles, wing attack brings it in. Great look into the circle. And a follow through by the goal shooter.
Score is 55-35 with 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go.
First look is down court, but the option was not there. They used the center to help feed it into the circle. Another super quick play. Probably only 3 passes before the score was made. And that's what we want in netball. Goal shooter's holding. And so is the goal attack before coming out in front. Great communication between the
Yes,
two shooters.
beautiful.
Almost
What
picked up
good-
by the goalkeeper.
Wonderful roll.
Score by the Army. 36 for the Army. They are catching up. But it's still a 20-point lead with 56 for BC. Quick releases
Army
of the
getting
ball
on
there.
that
in the circle.
rebound. Moving forward. Army's getting some pace in their game right now.
A lot of communication was happening in the Army in this round. A lot of vocal communication under the legs pass.
Yeah, this last 5 minutes by Army has been fantastic. If we could
It's
already
great to
seen
watch
it.
them push. There we go, that's another point for the Army. And they have the center pass. Wing attack was too close for BC. That gives a penalty pass to the Army. Trying to get it into the circle as fast as possible. Just slips out of their hands. Throw on for BC. High ball. Wing D manages to reel it in. Looking down court for that big lob. Lots of fakes pass and a bounce pass.
Yeah, I was thinking exactly the same. I was thinking of step back. And then if they jump. Yeah.
Little give and go with the shooter there.
But I think it's like a lot of
Penalty was not needed. The shot goes through. BC has the center pass. 57-37 for BC. Just over a minute left in the game. Excellent effort by the Army's goal defense.
Great defense by Army. Just getting in front of that goal shooter right now. Miscommunication with Army there, but way to
Sometimes
recover.
a risky move for the Army's goal defense to come out of the circle so much on the BC center pass, but seems to be communicating well with the goalkeeper, and it's not been an issue so far.
Shooter there is just uncomfortable with the distance from the shot, just trying to find it. Army's resetting right now.
BC keeping the pressure
Great.
tight. Goal shooter
Unfortunate
pulls it in.
Footwork call.
Footwork call was made though.
Just about 30 seconds left in this game. Oh,
Still a chance for the Army to close the gap.
20 seconds left, 58-37. Final center pass probably by Army.
Both teams giving it their all in the last 15 seconds of the game.
Unfortunate.
Good steal by BC. Taking care of the ball. Looking for the open shooter. Beautiful layup by the goal attack into the hoop with 1 second
And, yeah.
remaining. And that is the game.
That is the series.
friend.
Well done, BC. Well done, British Army.
It was an absolute pleasure to have the British Army come all this way to play against the BC teams who have not had a chance to play in a tournament in many years due to COVID and other delays. So it was a wonderful, wonderful time,
Great to see some good competition. Great
and I
hustle.
hope they had fun as well. We'll be ending with the closing ceremonies. No closing ceremonies, that was just a question. We don't know what's happening right now, but we can continue to live stream for those who want to continue watching.
Final cheer there. Wonderful to see the camaraderie between all teams.
Great way to end off the series. Ending on a good note, a happy note. We're all here to have fun and play some good netball. All right, looks like this is the end of the tournament. Thank you for joining in the live streams. They will remain as recordings on YouTube, so you can go back to them. Players can look at their playing. We can watch some more games if we're ever bored. Get a bowl of popcorn.
Naseem, it's been a pleasure. I love you so much.
Thank you for coming. Thank you to both guest commentators, Deb and Leanne.
You have been doing such a fantastic job.
Again, it was a blast. Hopefully we can do this again.
I would love it.
All right. Have a great rest of your day, everybody.